Gung-ho reaction, a topic taboo. Hey there, kids, it's Folie, It's just not the same as red wine. It'll get you tipsy
every time,
but I don't like it.
Oh no.
The name is Chardonnay, and it can go straight to hell. It's disgusting.
Yeah. I mean, maybe our moon cheese is saving it a little bit for you.
Maybe.
We're eating what I'm assuming is freeze-dried cheese. Is that what's going on with that cheese?
I almost feel like it's not quite freeze-dried,
it's like
but I also have no
it's
idea.
Dehydrated, because it's a little crispy on the edges.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever it is called moon cheese.
But if you keep it in your mouth long enough, little pieces of it do become rehydrated and become kind of cheesy.
So it's like saliva cheese at that point.
Ooh, my favorite.
Saliva cheese goo.
It's so good.
So the reason that we're drinking Chardonnay, even though our first choice will always be a good Malbec, I mean...
Oh, come on, guys. We are not unrefined mongrels. Actually, if we were real 21-year-olds...
we'd be drinking
some PBR
spritzers.
in a can.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I was drinking.
We're turning 21 tonight.
21. It's our 21st episode.
And we're only a beer and... gagging our way through one glass of Chardonnay.
I know, we're not even that tipsy. We're trying to force it, but...
it'll come upon us.
Mm-hmm.
Or we may be, and we just don't know it. Like in some of our other tipsy episodes.
Yeah, it creeps up. We got the creeper drink. Okay, let's try to chug this.
Okay.
Have you ever chugged wine? I will tell you this. It ain't good.
Yeah, we apologize, as always, for the noises that come out of our bodies.
Okay. Hold it far from your face.
Okay, oh, sorry. Okay, yeah.
That's not chugging. I couldn't even gulp it. It's so gross. I just pretended. I pretended. I did the thing where
You're horrible. Why do you keep pranking me?
The first time I did take a gulp and a half. But the second time when I went back to chug, I was like, I'll just stick it to my mouth.
Yeah, that's what he said. What?
I'm just gonna stick it in a little ways. Yeah, it's our 21st episode, y'all. I hope you've listened to all. If you are a Folie listener and you have listened to all 21 episodes, I want you to raise your hand right now.
We're raising our hands.
I want you to raise your hand and say, I insert your name here.
Amy.
Melody. And whomever is out there listening.
Ooh, that whom.
Thank you very
you
much.
know what's on my legs.
I'm 21 after all. I do know my shit. I, Melody, do declare. Folie do. Podcast is my favorito.
Podcast is my favorito.
And I shall scream it to the world. By mother freaking going and reviewing it. If at any point we deserve a review, it is our 21st episode. We have done this 21 times.
Oh my God, it's our 21st birthday.
Yeah, please do it for our birthday. It's
we didn't
not
even get a new review.
Counting our mini sessions.
The other podcast that I go to school with got like 5 reviews.
They had like 5 reviews in like an hour. And we are like sitting on 7 reviews right now. Come on, guys.
You know what though?
What?
I still can't figure out how to review our podcast.
So I'm sure you're not the only one.
No,
I have done it.
Not.
Surely.
How?
Okay, so I'm going to go through it right now.
We're going to do it right now.
All right, so open up your phone.
Okay, I'm opening my phone. I'm putting in the password that I tried putting in there to
my
help me with my phone addiction, and it's not working because I've gotten really good at typing it in really fast.
If you use the iTunes podcast app, the one
Overcast
that comes on your phone, it comes equipped on your podcast on your iPhone.
I don't
it
see
looks
it.
like this.
How do I get it back if it's gone?
You just download it.
Oh.
So you click podcast, you go to search. The same can be done on your computer at home. You hit search and then you search Folie do podcast. You click on that word, and then instead of clicking on one of our episodes under podcast here, you click our icon and you will see details, reviews, related, and you will see the subscribe or unsubscribe button. Do not unsubscribe. I will find you and kill you.
Circumstances.
I am kidding. I will not do that. But look who listeners also subscribed to. It's probably going by what we too have subscribed to. But
I want to hear it.
Well,
no, because I'm not on
the Tanis.
Oh,
Life After.
I've never even heard of that.
Me neither. I listened to Tanis, the Black Tapes. I listened to that. Last Podcast on the Left.
I listened to that.
Town. Science Versus.
I've never heard of that.
I want to know about that.
Josh, is that you?
My favorite murder.
Yeah.
Up and Vanished, Undisclosed.
Ooh.
And the Liturgist.
Oh, the Liturgist. Wow.
Yeah.
That's who are they? There's some Christian hipsters.
It says Christianity. That is not us. Why? How?
Well,
I mean, they
are. They cuss.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we believe in God. They.
I'm down with the GOG.
Yeah,
I almost said DOG.
You are down with the DOG. I thought you were going to stay down with the devil.
I do. I do love the DOGs. So do that. Otherwise, like, listen. Here's my thing: is don't be afraid of technology is all I can say. Is there's always a back button. That's a good thing about the internet. You can always click back. So if you hit the wrong thing, click back and try something else. And if that didn't work, click back and keep trying and throw a DOG a bone, guys, and give us a damn review.
Have you heard, though, that if you try to review a podcast and you screw it up, then your phone could explode?
Yeah, or we talked about it before. You could go to hell.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
choose
you could go to.
We're not
itchy double hockey stick.
We are not saying that you will, but we are saying that we have heard of a few people, and
in hell. I mean, they're like, I wish I had done it.
I did my toes today.
Ooh, they look really good. They're a nice deep fuchsia.
Thank you.
I think it really goes nicely with your fingernails.
I just tried
to drink her mic. We've had more to drink than we thought.
I like straight up put that hairy ball at the top in my mouth.
Get that hairy ball down first. When you did that, it looked completely normal to me.
Yeah, it wasn't until I triple taped
until it slammed into your mouth and you made that face. I was like, yeah, she's drinking her microphone. Of course she is. You need to try that. We've already recorded one podcast tonight.
We want to tell you about that right now.
You want to hear about it?
Now is where you are going to know that this episode is brought to you by a very special podcast.
The Specialist.
The one and only.
Do you
want to
hear
something weird?
We loved that segment.
We do that as an intro.
We really should have.
It was pretty good.
Why didn't you just take that out and edit it into the new one?
I think I might.
Yeah.
Let's try that again. Do you
want to
hear something? No, that wasn't it. Do you
want to
hear
something
weird? It'll never be able to be recreated, so I will take that. Do you want to hear something? We're going by words, not syllables.
Do you
want to
hear some?
Do you want to feel the sound?
Oh, God.
Sorry.
Frozen can go to hell. No, not for religious reasons. I just don't like that movie.
They didn't review our podcast, so...
Nope. Frozen the movie didn't review our podcast.
They're not above any of us.
I'm a Tangled girl.
Oh, me too. 7 a.m. the usual morning lineup. Starting the chores and sweep till the floor's all clean.
Our own recording device apparently gonged us.
It did. It was like, gonged us.
It stopped recording.
It was like, you got 3 X's. You bitches are out of here. Meep.
That was amazing.
Meep.
Meep. Wait, what are we meeping? Bitches?
I don't know anymore. I don't know.
I realize that I'm so erratic in the language that I use.
The thing is, I just don't want to say the F word because of my mom.
Okay, because I'll be like,
meep
this. P-double-O.
I know, exactly. I do the same thing. The other day, I did a Snapchat. There was a wicked looking spider on my car door, and Mackie found it. It was one of those like greenish yellow ones that have the big ball body.
Oh,
it's just
yeah,
little
the ball
though,
body.
and then the legs go out all
Yeah.
weird. It's pretty small, but it still freaks me out. Any spider's huge to me. And I was like, holy what the mother and Josh, as soon as he got home, he was like, I just want to say I'm very proud of you for holding back all of those cuss words. Like, I know. I could have gone
You did a really
out,
good
but
job. And it's hard because cursing gets out those emotions in a way that nothing else can.
Exactly. That's why they exist. I mean, I feel like they exist. If they didn't, there would be far more murderers.
I agree.
And assaultresses.
Assaultresses. A female who cheats on her husband and then hits the guy or girl.
Well,
we're not going to be
I mean, I've been
heteronormative here. You've been there even though you've never been married. Well, I mean, I
Rub
don't
it
really.
in, Amy.
I don't know about your past.
Yes, or do you?
I don't. Maybe I do.
I don't know.
I've only been married once, and I've met the only person in the world who could tolerate me.
It's amazing.
If a piano falls on him, I am meeped.
Meep. That would be just so cool, though.
I know.
What a way to go.
People be like, "What happened to your husband?"
He was walking down down the sidewalk. He was in a suit.
A suit. I picture a bowler hat as well.
I picture that as well, and I picture the shoes, the wingtip shoes.
Oh, he has a pair of those.
Black and white. And then all of a sudden, and I feel like he stops suddenly because the hair on the back of his neck.
Oh, and that's his
straight
mistake.
Up.
That's his grave mistake.
He could have gotten out of the way. Voo, go. And then all of a sudden
he's like, there's a gathering shadow, and he just, instead of looking up, he looks down
and watches the shadow grow and grow until it grows no more.
And people say, how'd you lose your husband? And I say, he got squished.
But then you become a fancy jazz singer who like sits on top of the piano that killed him, and you only sing songs about his death.
I feel like in that case, surely I was the one who dropped the piano on him.
Yeah. It was you all along. That's the twist.
Yeah, I'm sorry, babe. I mean,
It had to happen.
everyone saw it coming a mile away, except maybe me.
Except for Vu.
Definitely not Vu. The point is, I should be single, and by some bizarre twist of fate, God shipped me over a husband from Vietnam. No, I didn't order him.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm thinking about doing that.
And you know what? Who's to say? Any guy that you would buy and ship over here would be lucky to have you.
I feel like if they are willing to be shipped, I mean, I ship it.
How much are you willing to pay for shipping? Because I personally hate to pay for shipping.
Is it coming here quick? Am I going to get pretty quick gratification, or are we talking I'm waiting a month for some damn shoes?
It depends on how much you're willing to pay. So yeah,
I'll pay whatever to get it on my doorstep tomorrow.
Okay, because I would pay $500, $5 million for a new husband with free shipping. Not a new husband. I'm putting myself in your shoes. But I would not pay $5 for a husband if there was $5 shipping.
I agree.
You see where I'm going with
I
this?
do. I 100%
Just add it into the cost and help me. Help
Yeah.
me with my little psychological hurdle there.
Exactly, guys. That's all we want.
I don't want to think that I didn't have to. I'm cheap.
It be you $5, be you 5 million. Give me free shipping, and I will give you a
Bring us your.
trillion.
You get it.
There's
your business. That's business advice for free from the two of us who have made absolutely negative money off this podcast.
Yes, negative money. Lots of negative money. Speaking of, we started a sister podcast, if you will, a spin-off podcast, if you will, a little ditty to the side, a side hustle.
I like a side piece.
Ooh.
It's our side piece.
If you're quoting Lake Street Dive.
Ooh,
a
a rendezvous.
Ooh.
I don't know if I can roll that R ever again.
Rendezvous.
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 Rendezvous. Now I'm Russian. Rendezvous. I don't know. I'm sorry if I offend any Russians out there, but
We have at least 10 Russian listeners.
oh, I know.
What were we talking about?
Oh, yeah,
speaking
our
of why we
side
don't make
hustle.
money off this podcast.
Yeah, because we suck. We have decided that we're going to have a spin-off podcast, and it is going to be called You Wanna
Here.
Something
Weird.
And in that podcast, we will each week be doing a story from around the world, from a part of history.
From modern day events, from trivia, from our own lives.
Yes, something weird.
Anything weird.
I think we'll probably start with little things in our lives, little weird nuances. And then we're going to have a story for you. We are going to tell you things that you didn't ever know, that you didn't know you wanted to know, and that you probably don't want to know.
And you're going to wish that you hadn't heard it so badly that you're going to go tell other people. And they're going to tell other people.
And it'll be real weird. The first one... The first episode is already down the pisser.
Mm-hmm. Well, at least my part. I don't think that's an appropriate phrase for...
I don't either.
Listen, just get past the first 15 minutes
Oh,
where
God,
Amy
please.
talks. And
Mine, here's the twist on mine. Meeping sucks, and it's really not that weird.
That's not true. It's good, okay?
Listen.
Mine is riveting, though.
Hers is phenomenal.
Just because of the story that it is.
Listen, that type of story, melodies, is the kind of content you can expect going forward.
This was our first episode of it, so you have to bear with us just like you did with our first 21 episodes of this podcast.
Listen, there's a thing with being overconfident where about 80% of the time it pays off.
Yeah.
Then there's that other 20% when you start talking and you realize you have nothing
What the
to
meat
say.
have I done? You look real nice. You look long and elongated, and your calves are doing good things, and your thigh.
I need. Oh, do you see that little muscle there?
Yes.
That's from all the jump squats.
Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
My belly's quite the. Look at that. It's like
all
a
that cheese in there.
snare drum. Ow! I can't stop.
So, anyway, this first episode of Do You Want to Hear Something Weird is coming at you for free, okay?
Free.
It's as a mini episode on our Folie page. However, moving forward, it's going to be a separate podcast.
Yeah, it's its own new entity.
I was going to say entity, but I was afraid I was using it wrong.
No, you don't need to question yourself. Don't
like that.
ever question yourself. Use words wrong.
It's
That's
going
the
to be a
only way
new
you learn.
flippity-gibbet.
What did you say?
It's going to be a new flippity-gibbet.
Yeah, flippity-gibbet.
A flippity-gibbet, a will-o'-the-wisp, a clown. What?
I know what that's from.
How do you solve a problem like Maria? How do you catch a cloud and pin it down? How do you find a word that means Maria? A flippity-gibbet, a will-o'-the-wisp,
A clown.
Perfect. So, moving forward... So far, we don't get so off track on the new episode.
So far, if you like content that has a point,
It has somewhat of a point.
where you feel like it's sort of enriched your life.
Could enrich it.
In some way, even if all it is that it encourages you to
Possibly encourages.
Google our facts and
Semi-facts.
leave us a bad review. That's fine.
Good review.
Listen, any review,
Is a review.
yeah. Go ahead. If you leave us a bad review, it's just gonna fuel us. Just know that. Okay.
We'll murder you.
If you want us to stop, leave us a good review. No.
will kiss you on the pee-pee. At the same time.
Speaking of which, that's where our Patreon comes in. No, it does not.
No, Amy.
I mean, I'm just saying that there's certain things that at least need some sort of compensation.
We need compensated, guys, okay? We've been giving it to you all this time. You have been satisfied-ish.
Even if
okay?
it's been sloppy, it has been consistent.
It is time for us to get ours.
It's time for us to get on top. Even if that's not the position we prefer.
Whatever position it is that you like, imagine that and us being it. No, we shouldn't tell people to imagine us in that state.
Like we're selling ourselves.
We are not. We are selling our mind,
Yes.
our podcast,
Our souls.
to the devil.
Actually, I don't want to say that. Freaks me out.
She meant the devil.
Carilla DeVille.
Corolla.
Cruella.
Corolla deville.
Cruella. Cruella. It's hard.
Oh, no.
Why are you sitting so straight up and down? I'm trying.
You're like, yes! I don't feel like
I have drool dripping down my lip.
Oh, that reminds me of it.
Of drool?
Yeah. He's a scary clown that drools. I just watched that movie today, the new one.
Okay, so guys, back to it. We want you to. We are gonna from this point forward, the mini episodes after this one's a freebie, guys.
This is all you get,
This-
and we know you're gonna be
Not this one, but the
No,
something
not
weird.
This is the
This is free.
okay, but the next
The Folie do is
the
free.
shorty that is going to become its own thing is foreplay,
Foreplay.
leaving you wanting more.
Oh, okay, yeah.
See where we're going with this?
Yes. You go on.
Leaving you wanting to pay us $1.
Okay, we're gonna start a Patreon, guys. Here's the long and short of it, mostly long of it. We are starting a Patreon. What do you want to hear? Something weird is going to be available on our Patreon account for as little as $1 donation. Okay, and if you donate $1 or $5 or $10 or $20 or $100 or $1,000 or $1 million, please donate $1 million. You will get to listen to the episode.
Yes.
No matter what you donate, and you'll get little perks for each amount.
They're
For
going to be
$1,
perks
you'll
and
get
prizes
Yes.
associated with every dollar amount.
and I can't wait to show you what they're.
Oh, you're going to love it.
So we want you to be excited. So listen to this little clip, okay? Insert clip here.
I just want to know what these words mean to you, Melody,
Okay.
when you hear them in a group. Failure,
Oh.
creepy,
Oh.
platinum blonde. You're thinking of me, aren't you?
I was just going to say that. There was a group of boys that really liked to bully him. One boy in particular that really loved to bully him. And he was a 16-year-old boy. Oddly enough, was obsessed with Buffalo Bill and would all dressed as a cowboy. Always. Like had like tassel chaps and everything. He went all out cowboy.
So he's like an overgrown 6-year-old
Exactly.
running around bullying people.
100%. He also notoriously carried around a malfunctioning pistol. So there's that, and it changes things. Like there are scholars out there who won't even acknowledge the question.
Really?
They are so set in that it was suicide. Don't ruin history. Embrace your weird, guys.
Hope you enjoyed that.
I hope that you put in the best possible clip there. I'm
hope
sure
so,
you
too.
did. I enjoyed listening to it.
Yeah, me too.
I learned so much.
Oh
I
my
mean, really, that blew my mind. I'm not even pretending.
My mind is blued.
Blued. It's blued all over the walls.
It blued all over your face. I saw it.
I'm used to it.
So, Katie, last week
We did a thing.
we did a thing where you asked me 5 ask questions.
5 big ass, insightful, very well thought out questions.
I cannot promise that mine will be well thought out, insightful, or actual questions.
I cannot promise that my answers will be anything resembling an answer.
Perfect. That's what I want. And that's what our listeners crave.
The stakes are settled.
I would like a steak. I don't even really like steak. I probably had maybe 3 steaks since I've not been vegetarian. If that. I can't even remember. I can remember 1. So I'm not even sure.
I really
But
like steak.
right now, I feel like I could have one. But everybody's going to hate me for saying this. I like them like a hockey puck. I like them to be well done. And I want to put A1 on them. I just basically want to drink A1. Basically, just give me that and some bread. I'll sop it up with bread and just down it into my mouth hole.
Oh my gosh, that sounds exactly like Vu, honestly.
Really?
He likes his steaks well done, and he's obsessed with A1.
Freaking love A1.
And he knows. He knows
It's
that
making
steak lovers frown upon it.
It's making me, Vu will know.
Uh-huh.
Just saying the word A1 right now is making it like I can, like when you smell a pickle in the pickle jar or you talk about a pickle, it gives you that like sensation at the side of your mouth.
Yeah,
No?
Sure.
Like in your throat? Like in
Kind
your,
of. I'm feeling it more at the top of my throat. But anyways, let's not split hairs here.
Do you know what I'm talking about though? Like it just like contracts your sensations in your throat and you're just like, I want that. No?
With pickles specifically?
Yeah, pickles are mostly pickles for me. That like kind of sour, and then A1, like it gets you. And I think they
get
have
that
a
way with some
commercial where they're
things.
like, it gets you right here.
Oh, they know.
I think I remember that.
I'm going to make you, for your birthday,
Okay.
I'm going to make you A1 pudding.
A1 eclairs. That would be my favorite. I love
okay.
eclairs. They're my weakness.
It's going
and
to
if
be
you could
perfect.
just have,
And you don't want to eat sugar, so I'll
No.
make savory eclairs.
oh my god, that would be the best thing ever.
Let's do it.
It'd be kind of like a hot dog bun with A1 in it.
That's exactly what it's going to be.
I cannot wait.
And maybe a fancy toothpick.
I cannot wait. I'm not kidding. You could do like, hear me out here. I'm being serious.
Okay.
You could get cream cheese,
Oh, you got me.
throw in some like, maybe chop up some green olives.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to add a little texture, pecans,
Ooh, pecans and I'm going
and
to say
then
Kalamata olives.
A1 sauce. You put some A1 in it. I don't know. The Kalamata might be a little too salty for me.
Okay.
Maybe even leave out the olives and just imagine it as cream cheese and A1. You blend it together. You whip it until it's a good
cheese and A1.
frothy. Yeah, and then you spread that shit on a bun.
I want to know.
You
how
get
to
yourself a hot dog or a hamburger, a good bratwurst, and you eat it. And you are in. I might make that tomorrow as our movie night.
Oh, please do. I'll help in any way that I can.
Oh my god. I just invented heaven.
I think that all our life's purpose has culminated in
It
this
all
moment.
came to right here,
Yeah.
right now.
It's all come to fruition and to a head and to all those other peaks and not valleys.
No. Yes.
We'll come up with a name for it. We'll market it. We'll
Cream cheese
patent
A1.
it. And then we won't need your... No, we really will need your Patreon.
We still need you to
Please.
go ahead and subscribe to Patreon.
We're going to have really cute stickers, guys.
You're going to
really
want them.
And
And possibly fake tattoos.
Yeah, and pins. Oh my gosh. We're in touch
Like
with
buttons?
a girl. We know of a girl.
We know a girl who makes fake tattoos, and she's like not the fakest. She's like the realest.
She's like the shit. I mean, she is the coolest girl.
I know.
I know.
I know.
She's too cool for us, but for some reason she still kind of likes us.
Yeah, it's crazy. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I don't know. Was it about...
Oh, it's my turn to quiz you, Amy.
So last episode, I got us all deep inside Melody's psyche. And we found out she has sort of a tortured relationship with Danny DeVito in her mind. Mostly she just really wants them bad. And she wants to work with circus animals, but only if they're treated better than she is.
Yeah.
So then now you know everything you want to know.
And that's it.
Should we tell them your favorite color?
No.
Okay.
Keep them guessing.
I mean, if you don't know, if you are not looking around this room, which obviously you're not, if you knew
What this room
what this room looked like, you would know Melody's favorite color.
100%.
And if you knew what pillow I had my arm on, you would know mine.
Yeah. They're like versions of these colors.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Amy, first question.
Okay.
Do you remember Popples?
Popples? Are those little stuffed animals that you kind of unfold? I wanted one. So I think I had a few.
I had so many. My favorite was the punk rock Popple. It had an earring and a mohawk.
Why can you still find those? Surely you
I
can.
hope so. I want somebody to find me that punk rock Popple. Actually, they redid them there for a while, and I think I was still in high school. My best friend at the time got me one.
Oh, what a good friend.
I was so happy. And I love Popples, and I was just wondering if you remembered about them.
Well,
and
have you heard about Underwear Bear?
Yes, you told
Okay.
me about that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, when I'm talking about Boo a lot in this episode.
you love him.
I do. When he was growing up, he was very poor. His family immigrated from Vietnam.
I'm not laughing about that. I'm laughing about Underwear Bear.
So cute. So he decided he wanted a Popple, and they couldn't afford it. So he took an old pair of underwear, sewed it on to a bear himself, so that he could fold it inside the underwear.
It's freaking genius.
It is.
What it is.
It showed what he was going to make of himself.
He's got ingenuity,
Super creative.
so creative, and he makes awesome stuffies for his kids now.
He does. And you know what? Underwear Bear is super catchy. I think he could probably market that.
Yeah, I mean, the name alone, come on.
Yeah. You don't forget it.
Guys, don't steal it.
Don't.
We'll know.
We've got proof
We
right
will
here.
know.
It is published.
It will be known. 2. If you could do anything tomorrow, anything, money's not an issue.
Okay.
Time is, because it's just tomorrow.
Okay.
What would you do?
That's a lot of pressure.
I know.
But I believe it would have to be deep sea diving.
Ooh.
I would.
wanna go with you.
Of course, you have to come with me. It's going to be a busy day. I mean, we're going to have to wake up very early because we're going to have to get on a jet to the most clear blue. Uh-oh, that's a deal breaker. We got to get to the sea. I mean, we can't get to the sea in one day otherwise. We got to drug Melody. I mean, like, really
Super
drug
drunk.
her.
I'm out.
Yeah, like-
my eyes are not open.
Like, people have to check that she's breathing.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll give her uppers once we get there.
Yeah. Reverse that shit.
Yeah. That's how, I mean, it's easy. Wherever the clearest, bluest water with all the brightest fish is, where we can climb up on a mild, not like a super high boulder, just, mildly high. So we kind of get that rush. But the water is so clear that you're not afraid that you're going to land on a rock and die. That's very important.
Because you know.
Yeah.
But you almost kind of feel like you're going to because you can see the bottom of the ocean.
And then right before, you're like, and then everything gets
And all your
quiet.
gear falls off and you die.
Yeah. But it's right at the end of the day when you've already had a lot
You've
of fun.
already done it all.
And while we're on that beach, we're going to catch fish and release them.
Oh, yeah. And
Wait, no,
with
we're not going to catch
non-harmful
tropical
hooks.
fish. That's
Yeah.
not
We'll catch them
good.
with nets. We'll look at them
Yeah.
underwater, so they can. It's a big net that they can swim in.
Yeah. They won't even know they're in it. It's going to be that big.
Yeah.
And we're going to eat, I'm sorry, the crabs are going to have to die in this scenario, but we're going to
Crab claws.
We're going to eat crab claws. We're going to roast them in a fire on the beach. And then these really handsome but dim-witted, this is just what I picture. Don't judge me. Guys are going to play the drums for us.
Yeah.
So we can dance.
Oh yeah, and fan us.
Yeah, they're going to fan us. And there's going to be a ukulele probably.
I hope that there's a pig roasting underneath us.
Yes.
In the sand.
Yeah. Although I don't like to look at the...
No, I don't want to see it. I don't want to know what's been
We're going to
done.
know it's a ways down the beach.
Yeah.
You know.
And then once we get there, it's already been chopped up.
Yeah, and then we're going to go onto our boat.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to fall asleep while it goes. Whoop.
Oh, I love that. But it's not like, it's some waves to where it feels really good, but
Yeah.
it's never a big wave.
Yeah. And then as soon as we wake up, we just jump right back in that water.
And then we get on our jet and go home.
Yeah, because the day is over and I've only got a day.
We only have one day. Well, I love that.
That's all. That is where my soul is.
I want to kind of do the same thing, but I want it to be, I want to swim with the sharks.
I do
I want to
too.
swim in a shark tank. I want to swim with sharks around me and not in a shark tank.
I
Not
want to
tank,
swim with
but
mermaids.
like the cage, you know?
Oh, yeah. You want to be in the cage.
I want to go and there's like a great white and it could possibly bend.
Have you seen the video where, like, there was, like, a tourist who paid a lot of money to have that, and then a shark just swam right in there with him?
No!
And they had to, like, quickly get him out of there.
That would definitely be me.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your first memory?
Okay, I got this.
Okay.
I'm in the garden at my grandfather's house.
Mm-hmm.
Papa. It's a humid summer's day. He has always been an avid gardener, so we've got a vegetable patch, we've got all these little cottage-style flower beds, and I'm helping him, quote-unquote helping him, which just means kind of just digging around in the dirt and screwing things up.
Yeah.
But he doesn't mind because I'm cute.
Oh.
All of a sudden, I start screaming because there's a black snake at my feet. And my papa, who is nothing if not protective, possibly quite overreactive,
Chop his head off.
he hacks the thing apart with a garden hoe. And even at the time, I'm pretty sure I was around 4 years old, I felt really bad for the snake.
Yeah.
And I almost felt bad for ratting it out.
Yeah.
Because it died and it was probably a harmless, even less than harmless, probably a beneficial.
A good one.
Yeah.
Well, you were scared.
I was scared.
He reacted. It was his fight or flight mode came in.
He was protecting his
kicked
favorite
in.
granddaughter. That's not my word, that's his. He shouldn't have said it in front of the other grandchildren.
That's right. I say it about my grandma all the time.
I have one
Other bitches should have visited him more often.
I know, that's what happens. You earn what you earn.
Yep.
My other one, weirdly enough, is also at my grandparents' house.
Yeah?
You remember those really ugly couches they had in the 80s that were like brown with floral print and like the dark brown piping?
Yeah.
Yeah. They had that couch. And they're like real velvety.
And like the ends have like a big ball of wood.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, they had that couch. This makes me sound creepy. So I'm leaning over the back of the couch, watching snow come down and just blanket the earth. And the adults are all out there trying to shovel the driveway. And I'm thinking, I wonder when the world will end.
I mean, I had those thoughts. I can remember some of my first thoughts being like, oh, Meep, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die one day.
You're a smart girl.
We're all gonna die one day and freak out.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to die. I freaking don't want to die.
I'm just gonna say it right now. I'm gonna put this out there. I don't want to die.
I don't either. Some people are at peace with it. I don't understand that.
I'm not. You're lying.
I want immortality.
I would
not
pay.
in a death
I want the
becomes her
Sorcerer's
kind of way.
Stone.
Yeah,
And I kind of want the invisibility clip too.
I do too, and the
in the wand.
Yeah, and the Marauders map. Yeah, mischief managed.
I like that flying car too.
Yeah, I mean, basically, we want the world to be Harry Potter.
I just love to live there.
I used to actually get genuinely, like, almost a clinical depression level sadness that the world was not Harry Potter and that I couldn't go to Hogwarts.
I hear ya. I really do.
I know I'm not the only one.
I really want to listen to Harry Potter again.
I do too.
Let's start doing that.
Let's do it.
I have other books that I need to read that I haven't read. But you know what? It
But
makes me happy.
Listen to it. It's good for you.
Yeah.
It's one of those that I don't necessarily
have to pay so much attention to because I've listened to them so much.
Story feeds story.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's what I love about Harry Potter is it got so many people reading. They read them all and they're like, what else could I read now?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Have you ever read the Wildwood books?
No.
Oh my gosh.
So, do you know the band The Decemberists?
Uh-huh.
So, the singer, Colin Malloy, he wrote these books, Wildwood.
He wrote the books?
Yeah.
Overachiever much?
Yeah. There are 3, I think, now.
Ooh.
I think only 3.
Okay, I'm looking it up.
So, me being good. I have 2 of them.
Ooh.
You can borrow. They're so beautiful.
What are they? Are they children's books?
They are, yeah.
love
they're
children's
They're like teen reader, like not like Mackie could read. Mackie could, like I could read them in a Mackie and it's totally fine. They're like good children's books, but they're also like they're big. They're like it's like this thick.
I love a big thick book.
Yeah, it's very good, and like the world is just amazing. I love them. I love the Wildwood books. Also, it doesn't hurt that the little boy's name is Mac.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
What are the chances?
I know. So, yeah, you should. I will lend you the first Wildwood
Yes.
before you go. Don't let me forget. 4th question. Don't stop. Stop trying to get out of these.
All I'm going to say is that now the Chardonnay is starting to taste a little bit better.
Yeah, because I just don't care anymore.
Exactly.
I've drank both of them down. There's no more in that bottle.
What?
I know.
She's going to drive me home, guys. No, she's not going to drive me home.
Gonna drive you home.
Josh is
will
going to drive me home.
I'll go with
Can
you.
imagine?
Amy's drunk, so I'm going to drive her home.
Should he drive you home in your car and I follow? Nope. That won't work either. Mary Jane, get your license already.
on,
So you
MJ.
can drive your drunk mother around. And her best friend.
It'll be really good for her.
Okay.
Emotionally. Okay, go on.
What type of extreme sport would you participate in if dying wasn't on the table?
Oh. Okay, this one's easy too. Oh, well, I almost...
Let me guess. Snowboarding.
No.
Yeah.
But close.
Okay.
Just picture that in water, honey.
Ice boarding.
Surfing.
Is it an extreme sport?
I don't know. I'm thinking more like parasailing. Is that what it's called?
Parasailing. I want to paraglide into a volcano.
I want to too. And if death is not on the table, I'm going straight into that Emmereffin volcano.
Me too.
No, I want to fly over the water, over the surface of the water like a bird. And then but I also want to surf. I mean,
I'll only
fly away. I don't know where my soul is. I don't know where my home is.
Tipsy Folie, y'all.
Tipsy Folie.
My hole is. God. Surfing. I mean, I want to glide over the water, but I want that feeling of surfing. We'll make it extreme because it'd be on those big ass waves.
Yeah, that'd be real cool.
Like those pictures you see, like that you think they're photoshopped because
but because there's like no way. Also, how does somebody right there at the same time with a camera?
I question the whole thing,
don't
just
get
like
it.
moon landing.
Yeah, me too. And the Earth being round. I mean, come on.
I also, ooh, that's a good something weird.
Yeah, if you don't think it's gonna be.
I also want sharks to swim through the waves. while I'm
Sharks.
surfing them.
Sharks.
Did you say sharks?
I thought you said sharks.
Hear sharks? Oh.
It's from our friend.
I just got a text from our beloved Amy asking if I survived watching the movie It.
No, I didn't.
Oh, Amy, I did genuinely have the thought several times that I was so glad that you'll never have to watch this movie.
My favorite was that she was like, we were in a group text about it, and Amy just mentioned, I'm going to Amy Ha, or Amy here.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
confusing because there are Amy's everywhere.
This Amy,
Amy.
she was like, I don't want to tell you, Amy, or Amy.
Amy Logan.
Amy Logan.
Sexy booty Amy.
Sexy booty Amy.
Well, we both have sexy booties.
She like, oh my gosh, we were talking with our other friend Shayla the other day, and Shayla said that she was gonna be a T-Rex for Halloween, and sweet Amy was like, that is gonna freak me out, but
She is extremely sensitive to the most endearing and honestly hilarious level. I simply mentioned to her the one night that I had watched the movie The Woman in Black. That's the only detail I had.
and she was
She
scared
couldn't
about
sleep
it.
that night. She got up in the middle of the night thinking about The Woman in Black.
I love her so much.
I didn't know what it was.
So Amy's like, I don't want to tell you what I'm going to do today because I think it'll freak you out. And then Amy's like, I'm intrigued. Like, what is it? No, she says, how bad will it freak me out on a scale of 1 to 10? It made me laugh so hard because I can see her sitting there
She was
thinking,
genuinely trying to decide if she
can
could handle
I
it.
handle it? How bad is it going to freak me out? I could not stop laughing over that. And then,
Man, and I didn't want to patronize her, but at
No.
the same time, she's still thinking about it now.
yes. I so adore her.
I adore her. I
like how my nails look with this
I do
Chardonnay.
too. I like how my nails feel when I kind of pick at the polish. I need to stop.
Oh, I love how that
So
feels.
satisfying.
That's my thing. If it starts to peel, I have to immediately get it off with fingernail polish remover, or I'm picking them all off.
This whole time
My
we've been
favorite is
recording.
when they peel off in like one.
strip.
Mm.
It's not good for your nail, but
No, it ain't. I watch it just flake off.
yeah, so I watched the movie It today, and my extreme sport would be parasurfing.
Parasurfing. Okay, next question. Do you have a hero?
Oh. I mean, I know this might sound
It's me, isn't it?
like I'm pandering, but I'm my own hero.
I wish you could see my face right now.
My heroes are my friends. I really mean that. If there's one thing I learned from the movie,
But mostly me, right?
mostly, well, you're my best friend, which means you're number one.
I kid. But do
There's
go on.
One thing I learned from the movie It is that friendship
You just realized this today.
turns losers into lovers.
Oh.
Friendship is everything. As my daughter's ponies say, friendship is magic.
Yes.
I'm not, the older I get, in my ripe old 33 years,
Gosh, you're so old.
so old, I'm shriveling up as we speak, the less I care about fame, and the less I care about success or
Yeah.
degrees or worldly achievements.
Yes.
I care about friendship.
Yeah.
People who can be friends. The greatest thing you'll ever learn is just to love and be loved in return. It's true.
I just
Greatest thing
made that up with her. I
you'll
have no idea
ever
what she
learn.
said.
Moulin Rouge.
Oh, okay. I don't remember that.
Oh, we've got to watch it again.
Which is crazy because I love cabaret and I
I love that
Chicago.
movie. That
I don't
movie.
like. I love Moulin Rouge, but I just did not like. I did not watch it enough to the point of obsession.
You need to. You need to get done obsessed with it. I bet Mackie would love it.
It is true.
My friends are my heroes. If you want a slightly more conventional answer, but the person that would completely agree with me, who wrote extensively about friendship.
C.S. Lewis.
Yes, C.S. Lewis. He is my main man.
He my main bitch.
I learned everything from that bitch.
Bitch.
He's the one who helped me decide that I do believe in God.
Yeah.
He's the one who helped me prioritize my life.
Yeah. I need to read more. I need
You
to.
do.
I have many in my head from your suggestions.
I should read to you. We should have a reading
Could
hour.
you call me every night
Mm-hmm.
at a certain time? I have a really dear friend,
Mm-hmm.
Little Sugar, that I met, and he only twice, but still.
Twice
Had
is a
I
lot
asked
compared
him
to
two
none.
more, exactly, called me and read to me until I fell asleep for like 10 minutes. It doesn't take long, and I thought that was the sweetest thing. Like, there's something so
I love to be read to.
intimate and like and just wholesome.
Yeah.
And so many other words that I want to describe.
It fills the room with something warm.
So many adjectives are just floating around.
They're floating. Yeah, it's like they're swirling in the air.
There are so many that you could
Enveloping
just
you.
grab them out
Mm-hmm.
and choose any of them.
Rub it on your face.
One or all.
Mm-hmm.
And it would be correct.
Yeah.
It feels like that. And I hope that one day, Amy,
Mm-hmm.
that you... Okay, this is my dream. Is that
I want to hear it.
you read to me as I fall asleep in your lap.
That's going to be tricky, but we're going to figure this out.
We can make it happen right now, Amy.
Yeah.
Don't push me away.
No, I would never.
You know you want this. Just let it happen.
This got real weird. Here's what I'm going to do for you. I vow this. And I know we've vowed a lot of things on this podcast that we have not
People
followed
think
through
we're
on.
liars.
They don't. We believe everything when we say it. I guess that's the definition of a pathological liar.
Oh no. Or the
Delusional.
definition.
That makes me think of a Sesame Street character. I'm the definition man.
It's the definition of passionate.
Yeah.
I feel like we become so we are, and we said it before,
I was so much suspense.
we're very inquisitive.
We're inquisitive and we're idealists.
We want to know it all.
Mm-hmm.
We want to do it all. But we also are kind of lazy.
Really, we're just like Emma. There's a perfect quote in that about how she learned much more than many others with so much labor as she would submit to.
Oh.
Because she wouldn't submit to much. But she had a lot of great ideas. She wrote a lot of lists.
I do that too.
We're Emma.
And then I don't check them off. And then I feel bad. And I get depressed.
And that's because we have too many ideas. But here's my idea. I'm going to make it very achievable. Achievable.
Achievable.
It's a combination of allergies
very
and
achievable.
Chardonnay. Very inachievable.
Marriage.
I'm going to say every single episode I'm going to bring a new quotation. If you want to be
Quotation.
pretentious about it. Quote is a verb. Quotation is a noun.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody freaking cares.
No.
I'm going to bring a new Lewis quotation every week.
Okay. And here's the thing. If you could make it in the form of exactly like word for word per chapter, so it's like you're reading the book to me over
That makes
time.
sense.
That would be
Eventually,
good.
we're all going to get through all of his works.
Yeah.
Even
It may
his
take
scholarly
35
medieval
years.
works.
But
We're going to be really really old.
Every time you talk about the screw tape letters, I think of the amazing screw-on head.
Oh, I don't know what that is.
Well, it's not the same.
Sorry.
You're welcome.
Move the mic away.
Guys, subscribe to our Patreon. Okay, give us some money.
It will exist.
I'm kidding, but no, seriously.
Seriously, we put 21 more. Think about it.
We had
More
many
than
episodes.
a day's cumulative work into this. 21 hours plus.
It would be like
some.
us standing here without any sleep for a whole day.
And no food, which is even worse.
We do eat through
No
these
bathroom
sometimes.
breaks. That's true. I guess we eat
And
while
we
we
drink.
record. But we eat and drink, and then we don't get to go to the bathroom.
Can I drink the rest of that?
Frick yeah.
I'm kidding. Just hurry up and drink it.
Okay, I'll do it. Took me 3 tries to get up, but
She
I
got
did
it. She did it because she is persistent. She
If nothing
perseveres.
And you should persevere. If you persevered this far through this episode, you're a freaking hero.
You're a hero amongst men or women, or whatever gender you associate yourself with.
Yep.
Identify with.
Identify with. I associate personally with all genders.
All the genders.
Especially all of them.
Especially them all. And no matter what, I love you.
I like you.
I care about you.
I wish that you would just tell all your friends.
That I love cotton candy.
And now we have to say bye. Please wave when we wave.
Wave when we wave. Bye-bye. We were tipsy during the making of this episode. And nobody needs to know.
No one will ever know.
No, except for the fact that we told you so. At the very beginning.
In the middle.
And at the
And intervals throughout.